Welcome to the 2017 Maryland Out of This World State Tournament at the secondary level presentation site for Fine Arts Challenge Vanish. Each team here today has worked hard for the past several months to prepare for this tournament. We ask that you cooperate as they present the solution to this challenge, and please avoid any activity that might be disruptive. Please turn off any personal or electronic devices such as cell phones that may interfere with the team's presentation. In this challenge, the team was asked to research the meanings, roles, and uses of a team-selected color, and then create and present a story about the disappearance of how a single color changes a world. You will also be introduced to a colorful character and be amazed by a vanishing act. The team was also asked to include 2 team choice elements that show off their interests, skills, and talents. Now I'm pleased to present the team from Off Color from Anne Arundel, right? Yeah. Off Color from Anne Arundel. The team manager is Scott Andrews. Given permission for filming, correct? It has given permission for filming, but not for flash photography. Doorkeeper ready? Audience, are you ready? Woo! Appraisers, are you ready?
Take it away!
Team, are you ready?
What will happen if a color were finished? You're going to find out in the next 8 minutes.
When a color disappears, a world is reinvented.
And a colorful character will also be presented.
Something disappears with a vanishing act.
All color, keeping it abstract.
You may begin.
Dear deep, dark diary, can you hear those chords? That's the sound of a changing world. One that used to be concrete, that once made sense, now gone crazy with color. Let the future commence. All the world sees colors, but I can hear them too. Hear the discordant symphony trying to break through, while everyone's out searching for the latest distraction, while pages turn to screens and realism to abstraction. I stay here in the darkness with my only companion, the last piece of a past that's fast going out of fashion, the color black, my shadow. Without her, my world would end. Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend.
Have you been outside lately?
No, and neither have you.
I know, it's been driving me crazy.
And what do you propose I do?
Well, it just seems that every day is another one of your dark days.
The last time I'm telling you, it's not just a phase.
And I've always stayed here, all by your choosing.
I thought you liked hearing my philosophical musings.
I do. I just wish you'd let me out.
Trust me, it's probably not as exciting as it sounds.
At least it sounds like something. Can't you just get with the times?
You're the last connection to the past. You can't leave that behind. Listen, out there is no need for black. In a world that's loud and colorful and abstract, you'd be better off staying here in the silence with me.
And that's exactly why I need to leave.
Well, fine. Then it's settled. See if I care. I wish you the best of luck existing out there.
If I leave now, there will be no going back. Even shadows will turn to color. I am the last of the black, but I'll make my grand exit. Her words will be the cause. All I have to do is put the world on pause.
Is this your car? You shouldn't be here.
Charming greeting. Tell me, is that how you speak here? Now that we've been sufficiently introduced, I'm looking for a friend who's on the loose, dressed all in darkness, stands about yay high.
I haven't seen your friend before you start your inquisition. I can't make her reappear because I'm not actually a magician. In a family of artists, I was once the lone black sheep. My fascination with the unknown is what made me unique. I once studied mystery, something that's since departed. Everyone I knew disapproved, but I couldn't be outsmarted. I studied black holes and space, darkness and the night. But tell me, why bother looking at this starless sky?
So why the cards? Why the attempts to fool the eye?
Well, there's nothing left to question now that reason's gone out of fashion. I've had had to make ends meet since I've been left without my passion, so I've gotten with the times, tried to be less problematic, and my family had always told me that I practiced black magic.
Tragic.
But seeing you now in that gloomy old getup, it can't be just coincidence that we happen to have met up. Because just before you arrived, I felt something again, like curiosity. Could that have been your friend?
Quite possibly. Seeing me here seems to have made her remember. Once the unique black sheep, before she became a pretender, before my shadow disappeared, and before I lost my temper.
The mystery's worth solving, though the goal is somewhat lofty. Of course, back in the day, we would have discussed this over black coffee.
Did someone say coffee?
Oh, excuse me, sir.
I could tell you about black coffee. I could tell you about my past, sir.
You don't have to tell him. He knows nobody asked.
I owned a coffee shop, a club, if that's what you're after. I liked my coffee black and my comedy blacker. I made jokes out of things that made Lesterman cry. Well, don't all jump on at once. Come on, let's give it a try.
He won't let me get a word in, but I ought to hear him out. What joke might give me a clue as to my shadow's whereabouts? Tell us a joke about eternal darkness.
What? Really? Are you out of your mind? That's one thing you will never find. I was in the black. Let's hear that one more time. In the
Black?
Yes, business was doing fine. But that's all changed because we don't live like we used to. Stand-up comedy is what I've been reduced to. They shut down my shop, said I didn't belong. They told me, welcome to the future, come join our brand new song.
So you just went along?
Yes, until moments ago when the scent of black coffee wafted by, it wasn't until then that I knew what I was missing. I knew what I had lost. I knew why. It wasn't until then that I remembered who I used to be.
Sir, please, if you'll just excuse me.
Oh, so you've come to interview me? I know exactly what you'll ask. But you can take your sorry questions and shove them up your...
Sir!
Do you know what it's like to lose a piece of your past?
As a matter of fact, did you see that? Perhaps it was my shadow. What did you see?
I wouldn't listen to her if you know what I mean.
I haven't seen anything like it in ages. Not since back when you could still find me on stage. When I sing, I was elegant. My performance fascinating. Yet my voice is faded. I'm outdated.
Overrated?
The new black. That's who I used to be. But as you can see, no one believes me. But I can feel something's changing.
And what you saw just then?
Whatever it was, it made me want to sing again.
But what did you see? What did you feel? What did you smell?
Mystery! Coffee!
I couldn't quite tell.
I told you not to listen.
Can't trust a thing she says.
It was off in the distance.
Or maybe only in our head?
Don't worry, dear. I'm sure it's not important.
Are you always so...
What?
I don't know. Discordant?
I can't remember the last time we lived in harmony.
We've all been living...
Without purpose.
So I guess we do it artfully. We've all lost something too.
Can you help us get it back?
I think what you've been missing is black.
Black?
The new black, the black sheep, the black comedian. Have you ever stopped to see what you all have in common? In this new abstract world, they might have called you an anomaly. But what might happen if you all lived in harmony? Everyone together. Now close your eyes. Just try it. To bring back black, all you need is to be quiet. That is, silent. So, if they say that your magic is black, or your jokes don't make them laugh, or your voice has gone flat, just remind them that you can't have a day without night, dark without light, or music without quiet.
Because black absorbs every color, every last wavelength of light. We need it to break up the chaos, to remind us what's real and what's right.
And if color is sound and our world is a song, a composition of music and rhyme, then black is the color that guides us along and ensures we can always keep time.
This little show here.